Welcome back to another Minecraft Conquest Reforged video. I am the Kinder Knight, and guys, I have been inspired. So I thought we would start a new project here on the channel where we can do some world building and add in some lore. I really love watching other creators as they create these builds and have such deep, rich history and lore behind it. So I thought it'd be really cool to do the same thing here on the channel. And so that's the plan. And I have this map right here is where we're going to be building all our projects on. It is called Yarowyn, and it is created by Lord Dakr. This is a very beautiful and rich, perfect for building medieval style builds on this map. So yeah, this is where we will be building this castle right here. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a cork in it. I'm gonna go ahead and cue up the time lapse, and after the time lapse is over, I will come back to give you guys a tour of the interiors. And so there you have it. And by the way, this castle's name is Rooston Keep. And so you guys, a little bit of background on this castle, a little bit of lore. This castle was once a Motte and Bailey castle, but over the past 40 years, As it was passed down from father to son, it has undergone many changes, such as adding stone walls, adding 2 lookout towers, and adding a second keep. This castle's strongest defense lies in its circular style structure, which allows for 360 point of view sight lines, and its elevation. Due to its windy style causeway, adds another level of defense to the castle. Due to its bottlenecking effect, attackers are easily picked off by crossbowmen and archers as they struggle to make it up to the castle. And so that's it, guys. It isn't much for now, but it's a work in progress. But it's just something to keep in mind as we get ready to tour the first part of this castle. Okay, now we're gonna make our way up the causeway. Now we're gonna take note of how imposing this castle looks, how we have these 2 big arrow slits right in the front, and of course the wooden hoardings up at top where defenders can fire down missiles upon attackers. And we got some articulations, and then I went ahead and when adding this portcullis, I went ahead and added some murder holes. So again, it's another level of defense for this castle. And then if you look to your right, we have some more arrow slits that are in the wall. So this will be a very dangerous castle to try to take. And again, murder holes, very important. Very important to have this extra gatehouse, so if anyone was to breach, you can always drop down rocks and, you know, boiling oil or boiling hot sand onto them. So okay, now we come to the courtyard, and guys, I didn't get a chance to do much with this because of time. I kind of have to come back and finish this up a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and make our way into this guardhouse tower, and again, this is where your defenders would stand, and they would be shooting arrows at you, and we have plenty of arrows stored so they can just keep firing until the invaders are dead. And then we come into here, and this is where our portcullis mechanism is located. As you see, I kind of just kept it generally simple, not a lot of space to work with, but I think it came out real well. And again, those arrow slits where if you're coming up that causeway, you would see how the defenders would have easy shots at them. And of course, we have the murder holes in the floors where we can drop down our shoot down arrows or throw down spears or rocks, and pretty much just finish off whichever the attackers that are left over who may have made it up the causeway. Back in the courtyard, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the keeps. And first we have the keep where it's the main keep where the Lord and his family will stay, which is right here. And then we have the second keep where it's actually a feasting hall, and eventually when I get around to it, it'll have some rooms in it, but generally for right now, it's just a feasting hall. And so we're gonna go ahead and check out this one first, and then we'll make our way to the main keep. So we're gonna go ahead and go up the stairs. Open the door, and then we're gonna go ahead and step in, and then we come to the feasting hall. So this would be ideal for when the Lord is throwing a feast and he's inviting maybe his fellow lords and diplomats, or maybe his guards, his army won the battle for the day, so he's gonna have a big feast and he's gonna shower everybody and, you know, make sure everybody goes to bed full and happy, just showing his appreciation for their hard work and vigilance. And maybe also when they're not having feast in this room, maybe this room is converted to just being maybe like almost like a throne room kind of thing. I don't know. We're gonna go up these stairs. Well, before we go up these stairs, I want to show you guys this, where again I tried to create it to where at any place that you're at in the keep, that you'll have access to the walls, so where the guards can always get to any part of the wall that they need to fairly easily and efficient. We've got plenty of windows up here, so maybe during the feast or whenever, the guards can always make sure that they're keeping a lookout on the horizon, making sure that there are no armies marching or any brigands or anybody that will want to do them harm or, you know, try to capture this castle. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and exit out of the feasting hall, and we're going to make our way to the main residence. But before we go up to the Lord's chambers, or where the Lord lives, we're going to go ahead and go into the servants' quarters, which is down here at the bottom. As we see, it's really, you know, drab, and it has no luxuries at all. They're just you know, they're servants, so they make do with what they have. So we're gonna go ahead and pop into here, and we have the first room, and as you see, they have hay beds, a small chest for their belongings, and that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna go through this door, and this is just a small cellar where we keep where they store their mead and ale and some other little things. Okay, close that door. Okay, now we're gonna make our way into the kitchen area. This is actually another place for where the servants would sit and eat. But if we go through these doors right here, we come to the castle's kitchen, and this is where all the Lord's meals, all the meals for his family are prepared down here. As you see, there's plenty of things out. We have things hanging, meats hanging. We have breads and apples and food, and then we have a big stove, I guess what you would call it, and we have meat right here cooking, roasting over the fire, and we have stews going, and everything is steaming, and it's just, I really like the way this kitchen came out. I feel that it feels like it's an actual kitchen, how it may have looked in medieval times. So I'm happy with that. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the kitchen, and we're gonna make our way through this door, and we come to another area for our servants. This is another area where they can sit and eat. Maybe at the end of the day, when their works is done, they come here and they'll eat. And again, they have simple little hay beds, because again, they're servants, they don't have much. They make do with what they have. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. So that was the servants group. Okay. All right, but before we leave this, we're gonna go out in this door right here. And as you see, by going out this door, we gain access to another part of the wall where, again, the guards would keep watch, and they would see anyone that would want to evade. And if we look up here, we see the castle's Garter, and you would not want to be standing right here when the Lord is on the John. So that's that. So we're gonna go ahead, and now I think we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the main part of the keep, where the Lord and his family stays. So we're gonna go up these stairs right here. Go ahead and open the door. Go ahead and close it. Okay. So now we're in the main house, the main keep, where the Lord and his family stays. And then we come off to the right here, where we have a fireplace, and we have some place for sitting and for playing games. And this is just a nice, cozy, quaint little area where you just come and sit and just kind of enjoy being a lord. And again, if you go out this door right here, then again, you gain access to another part of the wall. And I try to do this a lot. I try to make, again, emphasize that I try to make all parts of the wall accessible, easily accessible for the guards through the resident areas and such and such. So we're gonna make it through here, make our way through here, and we're gonna come to the families or the Lord's dining area. So this dining room area would be where the Lord and his family take all their meals. This is their personal dining quarters. So again, it's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of places to sit where, you know, you can sit and play a game, and you just sit by the fire. It's just a nice room for a rich lord that would own this castle. And then we're gonna go up these stairs right here. And then again, we go out this door and we're back outside and we're on the hoardings. And again, emphasize that we are able to access all parts of the castle from one building or another, one way or the other, I should say. So yeah, that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way back inside. And now we are gonna go up these stairs to the, we're gonna go up the stairs to the actual bed chambers now. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the first room on this floor. So this would be the Lord's ladies' room. So this would be his wife's room. And as you see, she has a little dresser with a mirror so she can look at herself when she's maybe brushing her hair. You got a little cozy, little comfy couch right there. And here's her bed. And I put this little ladder right here so it's easy, makes it easy for her to climb into bed. You got a little table and again, some comfy little seat stools where they can sit and just relax, just make it look cozy and perfect for relaxing. So we're gonna close that door and we're gonna make our way down the hall. But I wanna show you guys something before we make our way down the hall. We're gonna go into this door right here. This is our garderobe. We've seen it from the outside and now we're gonna see it from the inside. We go in and here we go. We lift that up and you sit there and you do your business and you close it when you're done. And you have some hanging cloths and some, you know, some perfumes, or maybe you can freshen up after you're done with your business in here. So that was the garderobe. So now we're gonna go ahead and go down the hall to the next bedroom. And we come into what would be maybe a guest bedroom or maybe a child's bedroom. But again, it's generally decorated the same as the last room that we were in. Yeah, so that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and close this door and we're gonna make our way up to the next level to where the Lord's quarters are. So we're gonna go ahead and go up these stairs. All right, now we're on the Lord's floor and he has his whole floor all to himself. And as you notice, I tried to kind of make his floor look a little bit more special because he is the Lord. So I think I did a really good job at accomplishing that. So we're gonna go ahead and hang a right and go right into his bed chambers to where, as you see, he has, you know, things. He has a place to sit and maybe play some chess, and he's probably counting money while he's sitting there and, you know, keeping notes in his ledger. He has a nice fireplace and a nice big couch to sit in and just warm himself by the fire. And then the one thing you notice is this big bed that he has. And I really love the design of this bed. It's a design I came up with. And I think it works really well. Especially it fits in the space really well. And it kind of gives it a kind of a grand kind of feel to the room. So yeah, this is the Lord's room. And it's, you know, it's not much to say about it, but that's it. It is what it is. So now we're going to close this door. And we're going to move our way down this hallway. We're going to open this door and we come to the Lord's bathroom. This is where he bathes and receives his bath by his servants. So we have a tub with some hot water in it. And we have things where there maybe soaps or baths of salts, I guess is what they're called. And right here, this is little bench would be for when the Lord is maybe having a bad day and he needs a massage. He would lay there and his servants would massage him and make him feel all good. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door. We're not gonna go up there, but we are gonna go ahead and make our way down this hall right here. Now we come to what would be maybe a little waiting room. So maybe if you're waiting for the Lord and he's busy, you will wait here and wait for your audience. But we're gonna go ahead and go inside this place and check it out and see what's inside here. And then we come to the prayer or altar room. This is where the Lord and his family would come when they're doing their devotion. So it's very simple in here. Not much to say about it. So I think that's the last room on the tour that we have for today. Guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys stayed to this long through the video, I appreciate it and I thank you. I know this was a long one, but it was a lot that got done and it was a lot to show you guys. So I had no choice but to make this video a little longer than normal. But thank you guys if you guys stayed to the end. I really appreciate it. And there you have it, Castle Rooston. We've built it and toured it. I'm really excited about this project. I'm really excited about building on this wonderful map. I'm really looking forward to developing it and just creating the lore and the history behind all the buildings. This castle is about 80% finished. There are still a lot of fine tuning to be done. And also I want to add maybe like a small or medium-sized village around it with maybe anywhere between 10 to 20 residential homes, including professions. Also, guys, we are still doing Castles of the World. That series is still going strong. We probably won't be getting an episode this week because I've been working on this project, but you can expect an episode sometime next week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys are motivated. I hope you guys found some inspiration. Maybe you're ready to build your own castle. And I hope you guys stick around for the next episode in this series where I will start building up some of the houses in the village to turn this into a nice little hamlet for you guys. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing, join the Knight Army, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on that red notification bell so you don't miss any future Minecraft Conquest Reforged videos. And as always, leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like what you see. Let me know what I can do to make these videos more enjoyable for you. This has been the Kinder Knight from Castle Rooston, and I bid you a farewell.